Tapioca. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to
This Week in Australia.
That's right, we're all the way from up here in Indiana. I'm going down under. Let's see what happened.
This week.
Sorry. Let's see what happened in Australia this week, shall we? Utilizing the Australia subreddit top post this week. The top post of the week, guys. You know what? It warms my heart to see a positive post like this. 2 kookaburras in love. We've all felt this way at one point or another in our life. If not for a fleeting moment. This is a cute picture. This is very cute. I don't even know what else to say about it. That is adorable. They're so fluffy and in love. Oh my God. The fluffy heads. Baby giggle chickens. Man, I gotta say, these critters are cute as fuck. But let's not forget how much of a nightmare they can be in real life. So you're saying, I'm the one best off over here all the way in Indiana, just admiring from afar how cute these kookaburras are. Hard to believe, but okay, I'll take it. Australia denies visa for Dutch beach volleyball player Van de Velde due to 2016 R-word conviction. You don't let convicted R-words into your country. I think that's commendable. Oh my God, what is this story? Woman left behind by cruise ship on Australian island found dead? 80-year-old person on a Great Barrier Reef island. The ship left Saturday and returned the next day, and she was found deceased. That is very sad. You know times are getting tough. I'm sorry to make light of it, but when people are posting about 50-cent chicken salt. Excuse me? Got a hot chips at Oakvale Farm. Hold up. You're about to say at a restaurant they made you pay 50 cents for chicken salt? God damn. Nelson Bay, and when I asked for chicken salt, they said it'll be 50 cents. I said absolutely not. That's the only proper response. I feel this is more heinous than paying for sauce. I agree. It objectively is. Salt? What is a little sprinkle of salt worth? And it's bad enough. I don't know about Australia, but here in America, Macca's makes us pay for extra sauce. It didn't used to be like that, folks. Some of you may be too young to remember, but I remember a day when in any fast food restaurant, you could go up, ask for as much sauce as you wanted. For free. Great job on the new website. And Radar Bureau of Meteorology. What is this? What country is this? I guess this is sarcasm. Quote, sovereign citizen who had her car window smashed by cops demands $75,000 an hour to appear in court. Damn, that is a pricey lady. Let's see here, folks.
I have been pulled over by the police. Can I
How dare the police do their job? Play.
please get your
Yeah,
name?
and I
Have
explained
you
to
got
when
your
you pulled
video?
over. My name's Acting Sergeant Gibson. I'm from Gold Coast Highway Patrol.
Okay. Now have
Just
I?
stop talking for a second. Listen to what I'm asking you. What's your full name?
I do not consent.
You're going to be arrested shortly for failing to provide your details.
Under
You
what
are-
law?
Listen to me.
No, you listen to me, please.
I'm speaking to you.
Okay.
I've asked you to state your full and correct name.
Can
All
I
right?
please?
And I need to explain about your driver's license at the moment.
Can I have a say?
No, I've asked you to explain.
Why can I
I've
not
asked you.
talk?
Listen. I've asked you to state your full
I
and correct
think you're
name.
being very
If you fail to
aggressive.
provide those details,
You're
I
being
will have
very
you arrested. Do
aggressive.
you understand?
Why?
What is your full name?
What crime have I committed? What
State
crime?
your full name. You are unlicensed at the moment.
At the moment, ma'am, you're
Excuse me.
obstructing
And you're obstructing
Excuse me.
All right.
Excuse me.
Ma'am, you're
I don't know if I can listen to this. She just keeps like wanting to talk and keeps interrupting but not saying anything.
under arrest. Stop out of the
Turn the
car.
car off. Turn the car off now. Don't put that on me. I'll bust your window. Put the window down.
So this is
Put your
violence.
window down.
Is this
Ma'am,
violence?
ma'am.
Put your window
Is this
down.
violence?
You are under arrest.
You're under
Under what law?
You're unlicensed. Put the
Do you
window
know
down
this
now.
doesn't look? I don't want to be I don't want... You're starting to threaten me.
Put the window down. You are under arrest.
You're threatening me.
You are under arrest. Open the window now.
I can't believe that the police are going to put me under
the window
arrest
down now.
for a breathalyzer. Look at this. 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 Violence. Violence by the police. I've done nothing wrong.
Wow, dude. The Yank Tank versus the Corolla. See, I mean, I drive a Corolla, so this is me. Imagine my life. Imagine my life here in rural Indiana, USA. The amount that I sympathize with this situation right here. It's unfathomable, guys. This is the life I live. I mean, no one's ever backed into me with their hitch, I'll be honest. But the amount of times I have to be considering, oh, you know, how far back is this big ass truck in their hitch sticking into my parking spot? I fucking love toast. What genius took a bite out of bread and said, quote, cook it again? Unreal shit. I never thought about bread like that. That is actually what they do, huh? They literally cook it, they make the bread, then they say, put it back in. Put it back in, let's cook it again. And the crazy thing is, it actually works. Look at the amount of butter. You guys are out of your minds. How are we so much fatter than you when this is the way you butter your toast down under? God damn, this looks good. And then you're putting Vegemite on top of that?
Expect their Prime Minister to show judgment, respect and leadership. Instead, we have got the opposite. Arriving back in Australia from his overseas trip, the Prime Minister stepped off the plane proudly wearing a T-shirt with the name of a band, Joy Division, whose origins are steeped in anti-Semitism. The name was taken from the wing of a Nazi concentration camp where Jewish women were forced into sexual slavery.
What the hell? You know, but I mean, God. I have no idea what, like, the story behind any of this. But I can guarantee Anthony Albanese didn't intend to do that. And I think intentions matter. You know? That's my opinion. I don't know. I don't think he's a Nazi.
At a time when Jewish Australians are facing a rise in anti-Semitism, when families are asking for reassurance and unity, the Prime Minister chose to parade an image derived from hatred and suffering.
There's no way she can actually believe that this is even on the list of the issues for most voters, much less worthy spending parliamentary time on. How is anyone going to take her serious if this is the shit they come up with? Yeah, I mean, I'll just say from a third person point of view, and what I mean is, you know, I'm not even in Australia. So I frankly, you know, it's your guys' prerogative, whoever you vote for. But from a political strategic point of view, I just got to say, this is a loser. This is a losing argument. Give it up, like, move on past. No one cares. No one cares about his t-shirt, guaranteed. It's only the type of thing where if you already hate Albanese, then you might be like, oh, yeah, see, he's a Nazi, haha. Aussie patriots at Sky News nearly destroy our diplomatic ties with America for a brain rot soundbite. I need to see this. Oh, okay, I see what we're referring to. We're referring to this whole situation, which I reacted to this entire news conference. So, yeah, I saw this in context and everything. That was pretty insane. And yes, I did have that thought, like, wow, why is the Australian newscaster bringing this up with the diplomat right there in the room? I mean, this is just, what are you trying to do? You're really trying to stir the pot. And that's interesting to know is from Sky News, because Sky News is like right wing, right? So why would he be trying to stir the pot like that with Trump? More Kookaburra content, guys. I guess this is Kookaburra season. I don't know. That's the insinuation I'm getting here. Let's see. Did he just bop him on the head? And he's just unbothered. Let's see. This has gotta be it's gotta be the Kookaburra's little sister or something. Little cousin. Trying to mess with him. That's so funny. Sometimes nature is horrifying, and sometimes it's just funny. Dude, yes. I mean, I don't like getting into like politics often, but I just had to say I resonate with this headline. Mining giants, after this big critical minerals deal, and of course there's, besides just that deal, this is a big thing in general. These natural resources in Australia are super valuable. And I just feel like the people of Australia, considering these are not resources that the mining company didn't create the natural resources. They're just mining them. And credit to them, it's not an easy job. And refining them, of course. But regardless, the Australian people essentially own that land, you know what I mean? So they should get a cut. They should get a cut. Some kind of land value tax or something. So that the regular Australian citizens participate in the hopeful prosperity from all this mining and stuff. Seriously, these birds like WTAF. I don't even know what that means. Whoa, I thought I was looking at its tail. Now I see it's some kind of deranged turkey. Why is it inside? And why is this sink hanging off the ledge? Never in my life have I seen something quite like this. And that's not even counting the bird standing on it. Very interesting. I don't think my wife would be able to survive with a counter space this small. Actually, it seems like no matter how much counter space there is in the bathroom, she just finds ways to fill it up with stuff. Oh, super withdrawals for dental soar to new heights, prompting calls for more oral health funding. That was interesting because a couple weeks ago, a post that stood out to me was, it was saying like that the ads should be banned about, or maybe not that the ads should be banned, but that you shouldn't take the advice of the ads that say, tap into your super to pay for your cavity. Although there are, I did read that, like if you can access your super to pay for oral health without any penalties. Like you don't have to pay a penalty. There's no fee if you use it for oral health. So that actually is pretty cool that you can do that. That's how it should be. Like I like that. But with that said, should you have to tap into your retirement to pay for your oral health? Probably not, but I'm a freaking American, so it's like I can't even pretend to be like upset. It's hard to be upset about that when over here in America, you're having to tap into your freaking credit card to pay for just your regular health bill. Pie with sauce? What the holy heck? I need to read this one. Crikey, $6.40 for a pie, but asked to pay $7.50. The reason, 50 cents for sauce. 60 cents for a transaction fee. I walked away. Is this the same guy as the chicken salt? Nearly 10% transaction fee to pay by card? That's insane. That is offensive. This is actually all offensive to me, but indeed, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's bad enough here in America. You'll be slapped with the tax, the sales tax. It's always tacked on at the end. But one of the great things about Australia is that you're supposed to know how much you're paying based on the sticker price on the menu. Not some bullshit. Oh, it's $6.40 for the pie. Okay, $7.50, please. What? Melbourne trick-or-treaters warned to be vigilant as machetes found hidden. Okay, this is fake.
God damn. I'm glad that's fake.
I just can't deal with this shit. You know, this was a thing. At some point in the 90s, I don't know, someone here in America put like a needle or something into a candy. And ever since then, I remember in the 90s, we would go through every piece of candy looking for anything in it. Screw that. I will keep my eye out for the machetes and the SpongeBob Krabby Patty gummies. That would be concerning. Although if my kid got a free machete, that's a hell of a trick-or-treat prize. I'd take it. Thank you very much for joining me today. Happy Halloween. I'm about to go take my son trick-or-treating here in an hour. And in fact, he's wearing his bluey pajamas right now because they're Halloween bluey pajamas. Huge here in America. Halloween bluey pajamas. Who would have thought? Who needs natural resources, minerals, when you're selling frickin' Halloween bluey pajamas to us frickin' Americans? Every child needs a pair of Halloween bluey pajamas. Okay, I'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.